I aced my college entrance exam. Now, I'm no rocket scientist. Oh, wait, I am. When I pour my alphabets, I get nothing but straight A's. My retainer and headgear connect to a back brace. I got a pocket protector. I broke my glasses on purpose so I can tape them together. Run back to Reddit and type stuff no one will see. You're a geek. That means you're just a hipster wannabe. That's right, I'm a geek. I've got brains and a personality. I wear my glasses sincerely and my t-shirts ironically. There's some things you can't learn in a class, or else I'll sign you up for intro to how not to be a social outcast. You're just so early 2013. I was the cool form of uncool before uncool became a thing. I use an app to pair pork with the perfect Bordeaux. Too bad there's no app to neutralize your BO. While you're lost in Second Life letting your fingernails grow long, I'll be syncing up my iPhone, tablet, TV, and your mom. Sure, bullying's not my thing, but I don't care. I look so good in chainmail that it's not Renaissance fair. Doesn't LARP stand for loser and reject party? I'd rather cosplay with hotties than play fake army. I tried Dungeons and Dragons once and I died of boredom, but I'll still kick your Assassin's Creed post-mortem. Mario Party's the only one you get invited to. Your life is like Skyrim, an endless quest of solitude. Ooh, you beat Angry Birds. You're not a gamer because you battle your friends with words. You click on cute icons, I execute commands. Do you really need a genius to teach you GarageBand? I landed the first Rafflecopter and took in orphans when I was 12 because I'm an early adopter. I can wear Google Glass without looking like a dweeb. Okay, maybe not, but I can yelp with some good footage. You need 16 gigs of RAM to watch a Steve Jobs doc? I keep an actual RAM in my PC. His name is Spock. I'm a new console. Your face is birth control. I troll bony sites. You look like an actual troll. I'm fluent in C++. See, you just suck. Can your iPhone autocorrect your dumb haircut? Hold on a second. Let me tweet this infographic I made that illustrates the fact you'll never get to procreate. I just haven't met a woman of a high enough caliber. The only dates you have are on your Google calendar. You're losing this battle. Your phone sword won't help. In the future, you'll randomly access this memory and crap yourself. Did I mention I felt a dancing robot?
No one gives a Shatner about the skinny jeans. Do you even know what URL means?
You don't know what you're talking about. You know, you are a classic example of the inverse ratio between the size of the mouth and the size of the brain.
Thanks for watching and subscribing. Download this song on iTunes.
And a shout out to Tiger Direct for hooking us up with the products you saw in this video and for letting us pillage their store.
For the latest sweepstakes and deals in electronics, go to tigerdirect.com/RL.
Check out our main channel for more videos like this and our second channel for our daily talk show, Good Mythical Morning.
Thank you.
In under a year, you could earn your competency-based master's degree for less than $11K at University of Phoenix. Start your degree at phoenix.edu.
Yeah.
Want the rest of this?
No, I'm good.
Hey, Slurp Heads!
Buckle up because Pixar just dropped some bombshell news about Toy Story 5 at the D23 Expo, and we've got all the latest news for you here. Andrew Stanton, the mastermind behind WALL-E and Finding Nemo, is back in the director's chair, and he's about to take Woody, Buzz, and the gang on their toughest mission yet. This time, it's not just the usual toy drama. Oh no, they're up against an army of malfunctioning Buzz Lightyear toys, who are stuck in some freaky play mode that's gone haywire. These Buzzes are set to wreak havoc, and our favorite toys are going to be right in the crossfire. It was also confirmed at tonight's D23 that the movie will dive into a world where toys are facing off against electronics.
Hi there, Waltoneers. I'm Jack, and this is DSNY Newscast. And gotta be honest with you, I'm usually a tea drinker, but I've got some coffee here because it's actually 1 a.m. in the morning right now when I'm recording this, as the Disney Experiences Showcase is only just finished and only just wrapped up. And it was meant to be a 90-minute, presentation, but it went at least 2 to 2.5 hours long. And months ago, when I said that I'd heard that this year's D23 was going to be a big D23 and a return to form, I didn't think it was going to be nearly as big as this, just hearing that. And this was kind of off the charts, the amount of Disney park projects that were announced at this presentation. And I'll be going to all in this video. I'm going to cover absolutely everything in this video that was announced at this presentation. From what I can tell, there's around 23 announcements to go into, which ironically, 23 announcements, D23. Don't know if they did that on purpose, but that's kind of what I've got there, 23 announcements to go through. And I won't be going into them in great depth now, but in the coming weeks and months ahead, when we get more details from not just Disney, but also trusted insiders, I'll be doing in-depth videos on these various projects. So be sure to subscribe down below, hit that notification bell, and also I'd like to say a special thank you to the official Waltoneer Club over on Patreon for helping support the channel. And if you'd like to become a member, the link is down below in the description box below. But with that being said, where I want to begin is that Josh D'Amaro, the chairman of Disney Experiences, began the presentation by saying this statement. He said, "Everything we share tonight with you is in active development, and this is not blue sky." Now, that's a very big statement to make just before they go and announce 23 projects like this, but they've got the $60 billion investment they're making into the Disney Experiences segment. So, make of that what you will. Everyone's going to have their own opinion on this. There's a lot of these projects where, clearly they are in active development, but we have seen in the past where some things have fallen off the table. But I think that a lot of these projects will end up happening because they've got Epic Universe on the horizon in Walt Disney World. They've been given the green light for Disneyland Forward in California. And so they really want to invest in the parks. It's a big division where over the past few years, the Disney Experiences division, the Disney parks, has been a massive revenue generating engine for the Walt Disney Company. And so I think this is their way of investing into the Disney parks and getting more out of it. And so at the moment, I'm going to take that statement from Josh D'Amaro in good faith that a lot of these things are in active development. And so with that being said, I'm going to begin with the thing which I'm most excited for, and it's the Walt Disney animatronic. It has been officially announced. I actually did a video on this back in May, I believe, and it's been announced, this Walt Disney animatronic. This is something which I wanted to see happen for many years now. I actually did an Armchair Imagineering video for an argument for a Walt Disney animatronic in the parks back in 2018, and they're actually doing it. And as you can see in this concept art, it's going to be Walt Disney sat on the edge of his desk in like a mock office of what his office used to look like. And this is going to be a new show at Disneyland for the 70th anniversary of Disneyland, but it will also be sticking around afterwards as well. And it's going to be called Walt Disney: A Magical Life. And this is going to be coming to the Disneyland Opera House next year in time for Disneyland's 70th anniversary. And then after the anniversary, it's going to be moved into rotation, daily rotation with Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. So you'll be able to see both of those shows. And in the video I did a month or two ago, I actually said that there was a permit for a turntable within the attraction. It seems that that's what this is actually for. I said that Walt Disney will be on one side of a turntable, Lincoln will be on the other, and they'll have it kind of rotating like that. So yeah, confirmed. Walt Disney animatronic definitely coming to Disneyland. Can't wait to see the first glimpse of this animatronic. The amount of technical advancements that they've made with audio animatronics over the years, I think that this is going to be fantastic, and it's just great to see the Walt Disney family have given their blessing to see Walt Disney return to Disneyland in many ways in animatronic form, and for this generation to be in the presence of another great man, much like Walt Disney wanted the 1960s generation to be in the presence of the great man of Mr. Lincoln. So very excited for that. Now, obviously, Walt Disney returning to Disneyland in animatronic form, I think, is the biggest thing that's ever going to happen to the Disney parks in terms of legacy and history and all of that sort of stuff. But if we're talking about land announcements, let's move on to the next biggest thing, and that is Villain's Land, Villain's Kingdom was officially announced to be coming to the Magic Kingdom. And it was right at the very end of the presentation. It felt like it wasn't going to happen, but they did officially announce that Villain's Kingdom, or Villain's Land, whatever they call it, is going to be coming to the Magic Kingdom. And we've received this piece of concept art for the Villain's Land. And at the moment, this is obviously a very abstract piece of artwork, but they did state that this is in active development. It's going to have 2 major attractions. It's going to have shopping and dining. And if you actually look in the artwork, it seems like there's a roller coaster in there. There's Chernobog's Mountain in there as well. So, you know, all of the villains are going to be represented in this land. And personally, I'm very glad to see that they haven't gone with the kind of comical, kind of lighthearted, you know, jokey Villain's Land.
I want to go outside again. I want to sit.
And they could have built. Instead, they're leaning more into what they said on stage, which is this dark, twisted, tormented land instead. As after all, Walt Disney did say for every laugh there should be a tear, and you know, it's fine to have some scare elements within the Disney parks. It offers a bit of variety. We've got Haunted Mansion, we've got Tower of Terror, and so with this Villain's Land, it's going to offer some more variety at the Magic Kingdom. It seems like this is going to be beyond Big Thunder, you know, up around the back of Rivers of America, up around there, but this is a huge expansion and a huge new land coming to the Magic Kingdom, which will help balance and complement Fantasyland in many ways in the Magic Kingdom as well. So fantastic news. I know that's music to a lot of people's ears. Everyone's been wanting this for decades, Villain's Kingdom or Villain's Land. We haven't got a name for it yet, but whatever they call it, it's great news to see it coming to Magic Kingdom. Then let's move into the next big announcement, sticking with Walt Disney World, and that is over at Disney's Hollywood Studios as another project which we've heard rumored for many, many years. I've actually done videos on this back in 2017 when I first started this channel. And this is a Monsters, Inc. door roller coaster is going to be coming to Walt Disney World. This is official. It doesn't feel real right now. You know, maybe that's because it's 1 a.m. in the morning and all of these projects are things that fans have wanted for many years, but clearly Disney's been listening and this is actually happening. We've received various pieces of concept art, 3 to be exact, for this Monsters, Inc. land, Monstropolis, that's coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's hard to see where this land is exactly going. I'm going to have more confirmation on this in the coming weeks over where exactly this is going. If I was to guess right now, it's either going to be Animation Courtyard or potentially it could be removing Star Tours within Hollywood Studios and putting it there with, you know, the Backlot Express area being removed as well and building it there. So we'll see where this ends up going, but the actual attraction details is that this is going to be the first ever suspended roller coaster at the Disney parks. So this is going to be a high thrill attraction within Hollywood Studios, and we're going to be going through the door warehouse of Monsters, Inc. within Monstropolis. And they had Billy Crystal come on stage to announce this, but this is huge news for anybody who's been a Disney fan for many, many years, a Disney Parks fan that is, and has been tracking these rumors. This is one that we've always thought was going to get announced. It's just felt like it's been fan imagineering, but now it's going to become a reality at Hollywood Studios. They're going to move forward with a Monstropolis. Then switching back over to Disneyland, we've got a big announcement about Avengers Campus in California Venture, as it's going to be doubling in size over the coming years. So at the moment, Avengers Campus is around 4.5 acres. So they're going to be doubling it to around 9 acres in size at California Venture. And there's a brand new attraction. In addition to the Avengers e-ticket Quinjet ride, which we've now got the official name of, which is going to be Avengers Infinity Defense, and we received some new piece of artwork for it, where it's going to be using portal technology as a story device to get us to go between the various multiverses. And King Thanos has obviously got hold of the portal technology, and so therefore we're trying to wrestle that back off King Thanos there. And we'll be going to various environments such as Asgard, Wakanda, and New York City. There's also a brand new attraction that was also announced by Scott Trowbridge, the Imagineer in charge of this. And this brand new attraction is called Stark Flight Lab. And this has really piqued my interest in terms of what this attraction is going to be, as it seems like from looking at the concept art that this will be using a Kuka Arm style ride system on kind of a moving track, and it's going to be an outdoor attraction, and it's going to use up a very large footprint of the area there. And this attraction is going to simulate various superhero flight profiles, so the way that various superheroes fly. So very interesting to see that they're going to be using this style of ride system. Kind of harkens back to what we heard in 2019 about the Avengers e-ticket ride back then, when they said it was going to be using individual flight within the attraction. This is similar in a way to that kind of jetpack technology that they were going to kind of use within that attraction. So very interesting to see two new attractions come to Avengers Campus there. Then sticking with California Adventure, we've also had it confirmed that Coco is going to be getting an attraction, and it's going to be at Disney California Adventure. And what's so interesting about this is we've got the artwork. It's going to be a boat ride, and there's going to be tons of audio animatronics, but they stated on stage that they're going to be breaking ground on this attraction in 2026, which leads me to believe that this is going to be an expansion within the Disneyland Forward proposal, you know, maybe expanding around the back of Pixar Pier around there instead. And they need a bit of time to get the infrastructure going, so therefore they can expand with this Coco boat ride attraction. But from just looking at the concept art, it seems like the boats are similar in a way to Nave River Journey, or maybe even Frozen Ever After. They're smaller boats in terms of the actual boat ride system itself. But very interesting to see Coco get an attraction. First ever attraction in the Disney parks. Positive sign for things to come for Coco coming to the Disney parks. Then also, whilst we're talking about California Adventure, we've had it confirmed at long last that Avatar, the themed land which they've announced earlier this year for the Disneyland Resort, is going to be coming to Disney California Adventure. And it's going to be inspired by Way of Water and the upcoming movie Fire and Ash as well. And this is stuff which I did a video on back in April, saying that this was going to be coming to California Adventure. And the boat ride within the artwork, it looks very similar to the Shanghai Pirates of the Caribbean boat ride tech. I thought it was that from the initial piece of concept art, but now we've got more concept art for this. The ride configuration and the amount of guests per row, it matches up too well with the Shanghai Pirates boat tech for it not to be that. And if you look at some of this concept art, like where we can see this whale-like creature called the Tolkien, this seems to be a massive projection dome room that is very similar to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, where you float from the depths of the ocean to the surface. So it seems like it's going to be using an awful lot of the same kind of story beats as that attraction, but then applied to obviously the world of Pandora. So big win for California Adventure coming out of this whole thing. They're really putting a lot of money into California Adventure to make this a true competitor to the Disneyland park at Disneyland Resort. So fantastic news for California Adventure there. And also very quickly regarding Disneyland, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, the opening date for that is November 15th this year, and Critter Country is actually going to get a new name, and it's being renamed to Bayou Country instead at Disneyland. Then moving back on over to Walt Disney World, we've also had it officially confirmed that a nighttime parade, a brand new nighttime parade that is going to be coming to the Magic Kingdom next year, and it's called Disney Starlight. And if you remember a few months ago, I've been saying that this nighttime parade, you know, I've been talking about this for years, but definitely recently, this has been the chatter that I've been hearing about a nighttime parade. And this is a brand new parade, as you can see in the artwork, and it's going to be brought to life by the magic of the Blue Fairy. So fantastic news that Magic Kingdom's going to have a brand new nighttime parade at long last, and it looks like it's going to be debuting next year in 2025. Then switching gears and moving on over to Disneyland Paris for a moment, we also had it confirmed that a land inspired or themed to the Lion King is going to be coming to Walt Disney Studios Park's expansion area around the lake up there, which is obviously going to be renamed to Disney Adventure World, this park is. And we've received a piece of concept art for the main attraction as part of this Pride Rock, Pride Lands, Lion King themed land at Disneyland Paris. And it's a log flume attraction. It looks kind of similar in a way to Tiana's Bayou Adventure from the outside, but as you can see in the artwork, it seems like it's inspired by the 2019 Lion King movie instead of the 1994 animated classic. Now, on stage, they said it was inspired by the animated classic, but the artwork doesn't look like that. We're yet to know exactly which way it's going to go, but either way, Lion King getting a ride at long last, 30 years, long overdue for Lion King to get that kind of representation within the Disney parks, in my opinion. Also, very quickly about Disneyland Paris, the Arendelle, the World.
Hey everyone, welcome in. And today, okay, I need to edit something really quick. We're going to show. All right, so I edited that. Okay, so we are going to especially dive in and talk Disney, because I got a bunch of stuff that I found out and everything, plus the little clip stuff that you watched a little bit of. It's some stuff that was mentioned at D23 this year and some stuff I heard prior to D23 and everything, and some upcoming stuff, some new stuff, like it was mentioned there, in there and stuff, some of the stuff coming to to the parks, some new attractions, new lands, stuff like that. The Disney company is growing more and more thanks to Bob Iger. He is doing more and more of a good job. He is thinking quality instead of quantity. Quality brings quantity. So if you focus on the quality and the growth within that quality, then the quantity, the growth happens. Iger is not worried about the money. He more wants to focus on the brand and the quality that was brought forward by when Walt created the Disney company and stuff. So that mindset of quality comes first. Then quality will bring the quantity, the money, the growth. You focus and stuff. One of the things Iger has done, is he's told the different parts of the Disney film industry, he's told Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, stuff, the different brands, and told them, hey, if you have projects you want to work on, go for it. If you want to come up with something, go for it. I'm not going to tell you what to come out with, what to do with it. You deal with it's a Pixar, you handle you. Marvel, you handle you. Lucas Arts, you handle you. So on and so forth. 20th Century Fox, any of that. If you want to come out and you have projects that you want to come out with and so you want to start working on, bring them forward. Work on them. Bring them. and stuff. It's like I'm not going to control what is released, If it's going to be quality work, that's what matters. And stuff. So if there's anyone watching right now and stuff, pop in and say hello in the chat. And if you are interested in coming up on panel and talking nerd, I will be posting in a second in the chat the link to grab and you can come up on the panel. And stuff. So let's get going here. Okay. There's going to be a few movies in the works coming out soon, coming to theaters. They're coming out really soon. One of them for next year, I mean, it's stuff like that, is Toy Story 5. Toy Story 5, Frozen 3 is another one of the projects. Another Avatar. And so another Avatar. I'm trying to think here. Oh, you know what? Let me pull up. But don't forget, like and hit that subscriber button if you want to be notified of any other future content or any future lives. Hit that subscriber button, and if you want to be notified, make sure to hit that bell icon, that bell button. All right. So, upcoming movies. It's going to be, like I said, Toy Story 5, Moana 2, the live-action Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Moana live-action, and this is one I've been waiting for them to do a second one. They did do the little Disney Plus series. It's like that stream series based off connecting for the first movie, Zootopia. I am excited for Zootopia 2. That's long waiting. ELO, another live action, CGI live action. Mufasa is another one to continue on in the Lion King lore. It's like a storyline and everything like that. This is almost like a little backstory kind of thing, talking about Mufasa. That'll be this year. Moana live action 2026. Next year will be Zootopia 2. Frozen live action, the live action Frozen 2027. Tron, another Tron movie, 2020 next year. 2026, Mandalorian and Grogu. That is another new one That's going to be the next movie in the Star Wars side of things. Also, I heard that they are also LucasArts wants to also come out. They also want to continue from Episode 9, and they are going to come out with Star Wars Episode 10, and probably continue with that. From what I understand, the storyline of Episode 10 is Rey is going to start training Jedi, continue what Luke was what Luke started to do, have a Jedi Academy, but then that backfired because of Ben Solo and what happened with him and all that. So Luke pulled away from the whole Jedi Academy thing and all that, and eventually ended up training Rey and stuff like that. So Rey wants to continue where Luke left off and actually have a Jedi Academy. And her first Jedi student, her first Jedi trainee, is going to be that first order trooper that was that you saw that in episodes 7, 8, and 9. And episodes 7, 8, and 9 and everything and stuff. He is going to be her first young Padawan and everything. Padawan train Jedi Padawan for the Jedi Academy that she's going to start and everything. And there's a lot of other stuff, but I just don't want to get into more of it because I do not want to have any spoilers already going and already there. I want eventually when they do start working on it and then release it and all that stuff, I want you guys to have the chance to see it for yourself and everything, because that's what they like about the Star Wars universe. There's always a little puzzle piece that will help you understand the next saga, the next movie, and so on and so forth. They always connect. Each one connects to the previous, and so on and so forth. So that's why I'm not going to say anything else. I just said a little bit of the storyline. I don't want to get into full detail because I don't know as much as what I mentioned and everything. So, yeah, there's a lot and stuff. But yeah, we are going to sit down and watch at least one of the trailers for Mandalorian and Grogu, and then we're going to discuss it and everything. And then if anyone stuff comes in and wants to be on the panel, I will be dropping the link and stuff for that. So let's dive more into the Disney nerdum and understand some of these and break down and stuff. If any of you guys seen some of the concept art and some of the concept trailer art and some of the concept art for Toy Story 5, it would be a little confusing seeing Woody back in Toy Story 5 because of what we saw and understood in Toy Story 4, which is a little confusing and everything to see him back with the gang and everything like that when he was no more considered a lost toy and stuff, and was, you say, going to spend his life with Bo and all that, and help other kids and stuff experience toys and all that stuff. But from what I'm understanding, the possible storyline for Toy Story 5 gets a little confusing because there's two different things and stuff that will happen within the storyline. But from what I gathered from D23, from what I've watched from lives on D23's and everything from D23 this year, they were stating that there's going to be that they're going to have to deal with some Buzz Lightyear toys that are not what's the word? Not working right, and everything's like almost like evil Buzz Lightyear toys. And that's going to be almost like the villain aspect. Another thing within the toys, the storyline is the toys are going to try and figure out and understand why, like, kids like Bonnie and some of the other stuff like that are wanting to focus more on electronics and entertain themselves with that than playing with their toys. And they're going to, there's not much of a full-blown storyline completely right now because it's still in concept. Like I was mentioning, it's not going to come out until 2 years from now. So they're still putting out concept. They already announced at D23 that they are going to do a Toy Story 5, but they don't really have a full-fledged concept. They have a few concepts and stuff like that, a couple ideas, but they don't have a full etched in stone concept for the storyline for Toy Story 5. All we know is the possible concepts that have been released and everything have been mentioned. But we don't know if those are going to be the actual concepts for the actual storyline until it gets close enough and there's an actual full-blown trailer release. And that's when we'll actually get an understanding of what the concept, the actual storyline, the full-blown conceptual storyline will be. Disney, this is one thing I like about Pixar and Disney. Pixar, it's like that one of the things that they always like to give you little hints of what could be in the storyline. So we could all, us fans could be like, okay, could be like picturing, okay, could it go this way or could it go that way? Could the storyline go this way and then merge itself back to the other? Or are both concepts connected? And also, we're still trying to run our heads through, like, why is Woody back? And everything. But all those possibilities and questions we have are still not going to be answered until there's an actual etched in stone conceptual storyline put together, and there is the full theatrical trailer put out, and that's when we'll actually understand the storyline. It's the same thing, like they were hinting that there's a lot of unanswered questions after Frozen 3 that Frozen 2, and that they'll go Frozen 3, they even gave hints and stuff that they'll even go all the way to go do Frozen 3 and then a Frozen 4. Because there's a lot of unanswered questions. Okay, is Olaf still alive? Is Olaf still out there? What happened there? There's a lot of unanswered questions. And from what I've gathered, from what I've watched and read and heard from what they mentioned at D23, is that they were hinting for the going Frozen 3 and then probably a Frozen 4 to fully answer all those questions and everything, because there was a lot of unanswered questions after Frozen 2 and everything. So there's a lot. And also, yeah, and stuff. There's going to be, and the Moana 2 is going to, and stuff. You're going to now see Moana's little sister, and Moana guiding her through challenges, and you say understanding the water and all that kind of stuff and everything and stuff. So yeah, and from what I could grasp, understand, yeah, the demigod, he's back in Frozen 2. No, Moana 2 and everything like that. And also, yeah, I am really excited for, because I do want to see and judge and stuff. And one thing is, if a new movie comes out, like especially live action, I'll watch it and everything, and then I'll come on here either live or pre-recorded and talk about it and give a little review and everything. So and stuff. So right now I'm going to take a little stretch break. I'll be right back. But while I am away for a second, I'm going to throw on one of the trailers for Mandalorian and Grogu, and it was and stuff. And they did and stuff. That's the one thing I like about the D23s. I never really went to one in person, but I'm planning on in a year or two going to one and actually going live during D23. Disney hasn't cracked down on cell phones being used at the D23s. They can't really prevent us content creators from giving people that could not go and the experience of being there. But the one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give them the credit, and I'm not going to. It's if they're going to show a trailer or something during there, I'm not going to record that or not. But if it ends up accidentally showing all that stuff, I'll turn around and I'll mention and give credit to Disney or to whatever you say part of Disney that owns that trailer, and give them credit and stuff and do a little review of the trailer so that I don't get in trouble with Disney or one of their associated one of their other companies that they own and so like that. One of the other, like Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, Fox, any of those stuff like that, or Disney itself. So I will make sure that I watch my P's and Q's and be careful with what I show. And I might try to do and work with Disney about doing a special giveaway at D23 when I do go. I don't know if it's going to be next year's D23 or the following year. Don't know yet. That's still in the works. But while I get up and take this little stretch break, because I was supposed to have been already scheduled live at 6 p.m. Pacific, but I decided to go live a little early so that I could do a little test run to see if looks like everything's working right. Everything's working fine. So let's get the ball rolling here. Share.
I will help you kill Eel, but in return I need something for Grogu. Something that keep him safe and protect him from enemies.
Here we go. Grogu holds the key to power. Bring him to me, and the galaxy will kneel before me.
Now what is that? We should run. I will protect you, kid.
You cannot hide from me, Mandalorian. Grogu will be mine, and with him I will command the galaxy.
I am father now, and I'll do whatever it takes to keep him safe. I never asked for this fight, but if they want, let them come.
Now how can we stop these Dinjarin?
I'll tear this galaxy apart to get him back. For Grogu.
For the child.
Alrighty. Yeah, Mutt was just in here a little bit ago, so it's fine.
I can smell him.
Yeah, yes.
I can smell the brain.
Well, here we are.
Yeah,
oh,
baby.
Man, I am so glad. I'm loving doing this because I've done one or two of yours.
All right, everyone. I am back. So, what did everyone think about that? Okay, but yeah, get back to. There's going to be a Fantastic Four. Another Fantastic Four 4. There's going to be what they call the Thunderbolts. And then another Avengers movie. Another Captain America. Ooh, another Freaky Friday movie. And then there's going to be Avatar 3, Avatar 4, and Avatar 5. And then a Blade. Avatar 3 next year. Avatar 4, 2029. Avatar 5, 2031. And 2025 next year will be Blade, Captain America, what is this one called? Oh, Brave New World in next year. The Fantastic Four 4th movie, 2025 next year. So these are all going to be, these are all the upcoming ones. Yeah, those are going to be all the upcoming Disney. Also, Ironheart, the first season of Agatha All Alone, a series called Agatha All Alone. The first season's going to hit this year. And everything. So that's going to be fun and interesting. Yeah, it's going to be fun and interesting. But yeah, okay, now let's swerve away for a little second here. There's going to be some upcoming stuff coming to my channel. I'm going to be bringing back some more of talks like this. Some more. I am still working on, I'm going to have a special, you say a couple special lives talking about pirates. I'm going to do, you say, a whole series on pirate lore and mythology and the whole, and information on pirates and famous pirates and all that. When I do that, when that special hits, it'll be when I will be doing it in pirate costume and clothing and stuff. I'm also going to start bringing in some a bunch of new stuff, different. Like I said, I'm going to be bringing in my nerd talks, my Disney talks, my Marvel talks, 20th Century Fox talks, gaming talks on different gaming avenues and different I'll be doing a series on consoles and talking about the different consoles, and you say talking about within chronological order of, you say, which consoles came out first, the history about it, the history on the games that first released on them, everything like that. And then I might even do, within that, I'll even do some retro gameplays and everything, because I have gotten my hands on, I'm still adding more to it, but I got my hands on a bunch of ROMs and some retro console emulators. And I'm still trying to build onto them and add more ROMs for the different ones and everything, because I have everything from the Atari down to PlayStation 2. So I still got ways to go. I think I got some Game Boy. I do have Super Nintendo and Nintendo. So I got the classics. And I got all the retro classics. All the classics from the 80s to the 90s. And everything. So, and everything and stuff. And then there's a lot more coming. Once I get the full version, you say the monthly subscription to StreamYard, I'll be able to not just do lives here on YouTube, but I'll also be able to go live on Facebook and a few other places as well. And I will also, I'm going to, I have, like it mentioned right here below, right underneath me, and stuff like that. Once I reach that goal right there, I will do a giveaway of 2 prizes live. I will do a live 4-hour stream of a giveaway. Yeah, I'll do a special giveaway live. And everything. But some of the other stuff that's going to be coming, it'll be once I have my little bit bigger setup and everything, so that I could be able to manage a lot more and everything during my lives. I'll be able to do a lot more and everything, but that's up. So that's all coming soon. But for right now, I am going to I'll still be doing my lives. But mostly right now, they're just going to mostly be my.
I got something to tell you.
All right, I'm going to be right back. I'll see you in a bit. Hey, Darcia, how are you? How are you doing? I'm doing good. Today is Nerd Talk, and I'm doing talking about stuff that is coming to Disney and stuff either this year, next year, or a few years down and stuff, and also mentioning some updates that are coming to my channel coming soon too. Alrighty, everyone. What's in your cup? And what's on your hook? Oh, okay. What is it going to be? Oh, you're talking about the stuff that's coming soon to my channel, or what? Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. So, all right, at Disney at California Adventures, they're going to be adding a few more attractions to the California Adventures. There's a bunch of stuff that's coming. Pretty soon this year, November is the opening. It is going to November. Sometime in November is going to be the opening for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. That attraction's opening in November. In California Adventures, there's going to be a Monster Inc. attraction. There's going to be. They're actually going to add a Avatar section to California Adventures. And then at Disney World, they're going to be adding a villains, a land called Villains Kingdom. Villains Kingdom is coming to the Magic Kingdom in Disney World. They're going to have the villains is going to have their own little land, their own little area and stuff. So yeah. Coming to movie wise, there's going to be a Frozen 3, Toy Story 5, Moana 2, Moana live action, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs live action, a bunch of Avatar movies coming soon. One of them that's been announced is Avatar, I think Fire and Water, or some. There's going to be a new Avatar. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, that. There's going to be another Avengers movie. There's going to be there's gonna be some more stuff coming to the Star Wars side of things. Visions, Star Wars Visions is gonna be another series. There's gonna be the movie Mandalorian and Grogu, and then there's big talks and stuff. Then they're gonna eventually continue with the Star Wars, you say, series movies, the movies that's been out for a while. They're going to come out with episode 10. In Disneyland Paris, Lion King's going to get a land and an attraction. There's a lot. Like I was mentioning, Bob Iger, yeah.
She just said it might be next month when she gets it. 11 months from now. She doesn't know for sure when she's going to get it. And then I'll have a laptop.
Yeah. The one you told me had on the list.
It saves us money.
Yeah, but if we get put in the hotel, we'll have money to touch for that stuff and still have money to save. What if one ends up during either Monday or my appointment, we get the green light to already be in somewhere?
She said whenever, but she wants to get the IMAX first.
That's the thing.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. But anyways, I'll be right back. I gotta go bathroom and then I gotta walk around a little bit and stretch. But yeah, there's a lot. And from what I mentioned at the way beginning of this video, that but yeah. But yeah, there's a lot. And stuff like, okay, I'm going to be for a little while. Okay, in November will be the opening for sometime in November. They'll be opening that attraction that took over Splash Mountain. Tiana's Bayou Adventure will open in November. There's still right now and stuff. A lot of stuff was mentioned during D23. So there are some of the stuff that's still in concept. So we don't know for sure yet what is going to be when some of the stuff's going to be available and stuff like that. So it's going to be probably another year or so before some of these do hit. Monster Inc. Also, here's some also good news. It's in talks, it's in works, I think they have announced it. There's going to be another Monsters Inc. movie. From my understanding is that they're going to do another Monsters Inc. A third one. A second, continue from the first one. And so another Monsters Inc. movie, because the other two did really well. The backstory one, Monsters University, and then Monsters Inc. And then this one is going to be this. They're thinking of doing a second Monsters Inc. But the one Marvel Disney movie I'm excited for, and that's Deadpool versus Deadpool and Wolverine. That one I'm excited to see once it's released to Disney Plus. Or when and stuff like that. That's going to be one of the movies I'm excited to see. Because I'm a huge Deadpool fan. But on the anime front, now I do know Harry Potter's is going to be added to Orlando, Florida. Yeah, they are going to add the Wizarding World of Harry Potter to the Universal Studios Orlando. Yeah, that's I heard that and everything, that they're going to add the Wizarding World of Wizarding World of Harry Potter to Universal Studios Orlando, because they already have that for the Universal Studios California. So yeah, that's going to be one of the next projects for Orlando. Universal Orlando is Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Yeah, they do and stuff. Yeah, because they've been wanting for a long time and stuff. Universal and Warner Brothers and stuff Universal's been wanting to, you say, add that the same section of the park that they had at their Hollywood location, and Universal's been wanting to bring that to their Orlando park, and it's going to happen. Don't know exactly the time frame on it and all that stuff. I'll look into it and everything, and I'll probably do. One of these times, one of my next lives, I'm gonna do a talk just on Universal Studios. Any updated news coming to Universal Studios, no matter if it's Universal Hollywood or Universal Orlando. What's coming to those parks, all that stuff coming soon. I just need to gather the research and the information and stuff like that and bring it to you guys. So it's just I'm more lean more towards always looking up and always researching stuff regarding Disney, because that's where my main fandom is and my main nerdom is within Disney. But I am a little bit of a Universal fanatic, and especially when it comes to Harry Potter. So I will start getting into that stuff soon. But Nightbot did mention my donation information. I don't require it, but it does help the channel out. Because some of the money will go towards paying for shipping and paying for items for giveaways. So that, and also it'll help me continue and like that, get the full get the full version, the full StreamYards and everything like that. So if you feel led, the information was provided you by Nightbot, but it's not completely required, but it does help the channel. I always like to make that clear. Doesn't have to be a lot. If you feel led, doesn't have to be a lot, because it just builds up. It just builds up, and it helps a lot. Because right now I'm still working on getting monetized, and once I do, then some of that will go back into the channel. But right now, my merch and that are the only ways I have an income coming from my channel. But I don't require it. All I want is to just keep growing on this platform, because I wasn't doing it that well on Twitch and a few other platforms I was streaming on and everything and stuff. So that's why I'm more focusing on here. I think you might need watch hours. Yeah, I need, you say, the watch hours and the 500, because I'm at 122, so I just need the I just need a bunch more followers. I mean, like, subs and the watch hours, and I should be partially monetized.
Is your mic on?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. All right, I am back. But yeah, and so if you have no problem, Darcia, putting the word out to help grow my channel, you're more welcome to. My next topic for my next geek show or my nerd talk. My nerd talk specials, you say segments of the geek show. My next topic, I think, I'll go right deep into the Star Wars again, continue on that. But yeah, and stuff. I still got a lot of nerd research to do too to get some more information I need and all that stuff for more of my talks and everything. So I got that on the plate. Plus, I'm balancing full time school full time. At least it's online. And this, and it's like, but yeah. Yeah. Like I was saying stuff, Darcy, if you feel led to help grow my channel and stuff, either assist in there, or you feel led to help out my channel financially a little bit here and there, you're welcome to. But like I said, I'll sound like a broken record, but I don't require it. It does help, but I don't require it. And especially with, hey, appreciate that. If you feel led with, like, help me out like with $20-$40 and stuff, because a little bit of that will go towards StreamYard, and then the rest I'll use as a shipping cost for whoever wins my next giveaway, which I'll probably end up doing a giveaway once I reach about the 200 mark. And then once I reach 300, I'll do another giveaway. So if you feel led, I'm not requiring it. It helps so that I could be able to have a lot more people up. They could be live at the same time, that kind of stuff. So I could help others grow at the same time too, that come up on panel, that need help. I could give them that help at the same time.
You want to go up front with me?
Yeah, hold on a second. I'll be right out. So that's your call. If you're led, I'll definitely help out a lot. But like I said, I don't require it. But yeah, I'm gonna go take a nicotine break. I'll be right back because I'm thinking of doing a close to a 2-3 hour, probably up to a 4 hour stream. Yeah, I do, and stuff. I do. Yeah. If you don't mind, and it's like that, like if you feel led to get the word out to continue helping me grow on that as well, you're welcome to as well. And everything. Let me see here. Does there we go. So it does work. Yay. Okay, I do need to fix that one thing. Oh yeah, I do need to fix that. Darn it. Yeah, I do. Yeah, it looks like I'll need to fix that little part there and everything. Remove that part right there. And remove. Yeah, true. That's one of the things that stuff I'll definitely do. And everything. Yeah, you have a point there. But yeah, I'll definitely, I'll definitely do some of that and some other stuff and everything. So yeah. Anyways, I'll be right back. I'm going to throw something up for you guys to watch, and I'll be right back. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I'm going to present a slide really quick of my sponsor, one of my sponsors. Roll sponsor advertisement. And then share screen.
The Disney animated films we'll be talking about here in this video.
Okay.
Hello, all my Hello Maniacs out there. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you again. Now, Disney Plus is something I have been obsessed with since it came out, like, 2 months ago? But one of the most exciting things about this is that the vault is opening to many of the Disney classics that we have known and loved for so long, which have been locked away in there for what seems like forever. And they're coming to Disney Plus for us to watch whenever we want at our own enjoyment and our own leisure. So I want to do something to celebrate this historic event by doing at least one impression from every single Walt Disney Animation Studios films ever. And by that, I mean only the animated films that have come out through Walt Disney Animation Studios. So no Pixar, none of the direct-to-video sequels, none of the Touchstone films, none of that. It's just the ones from Walt Disney Animation Studios. I think there's like a list of 58 of them. Yeah, just those. Now, if you are unfamiliar with Disney Plus is the latest and greatest way to watch your favorite Disney content all in one place. Now, when I say Disney content, I don't mean just the Disney animated films we'll be talking about here in this video, but I also mean the Star Wars and Marvel and Pixar and National Geographic. There's content from all of those great studios on Disney Plus for you to watch whenever you want. All of this for only $6.99 a month. They even have exclusive content only found on Disney Plus, such as the live-action Lady and the Tramp. This one didn't go to theaters. It only went to Disney Plus. If you want to see it, you gotta go there. The Imagineering story, which covers the history of Imagineering from whenever it started by Walt Disney back in the 1950s all the way up till now. And also, probably my favorite, Star Wars is The Mandalorian because, come on, Baby Yoda is adorable. So head down to the description of this video to find a link to download a 7-day free trial of Disney Plus today and experience all of the magic of Disney Plus for yourself. Now, without further ado, let's get to those impressions, shall we?
She's a female. Our females is poison. They're full of wicked wiles.
What are wicked wiles?
I don't know, but I'm again 'em.
Oh, almost forgot about you. The name's Cricket. Jiminy Cricket. What does an actor want with a conscience anyway? Mr. Tchaikovsky! Mr. Tchaikovsky! My congratulations, sir. Bet y'all didn't think I'd find a voice for Fantasia, did you?
But I did.
Oh boy, all we gotta do is build an act, make you a star, a headliner. Dumbo the Great!
Every spring it's the same thing. Tweet, 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 tweet. Pin feathers.
No, senor. It is Jose Carioca, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Donald, I will show you the land of the samba. Ha ha, my friends! Bienvenidos, cuates, and welcome to Mexico. Son of a gun, it is so great to have such wonderful gentlemen here in Mexico. Brava Figaro, brava bravissimo, brava Figaro, brava bravissimo, antivertula, 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 I finally get to put that opera degree to use. Woo! Hi, look! Turkey, lobster, sweet potato pie, pancakes pile up till they reach the sky. Oh, and I eat until I die. Oh, the Lord is good to me, and so I thank the Lord for giving me the things I need, like the sun and rain and the apple seed. Ichabod, Ichabod grain. Oh, yeah, that one's basically just Bing Crosby being Bing Crosby. That's like the entire voice.
Cuscus, whoever's here, cat. The cat. Yeah, cat. Lucifer. Nee, sneaky. Jump at you. Bite at you. Lucifer, toot. Toot.
Oh, what a delightful child. We never get compliments. You should stay for tea. And just what do you think you're doing, Mr. Smee?
I'm just following your orders, Captain.
My order?
Well, yes, Captain. You told me to take a
Put her back, you blithering idiot. Uh-huh. Okay. Head Joe. Butch, he says he wanted 2 plates of the spaghetti special. Heavy on the meatballs. Tony, dogs don't talk. He's talking to me. Okay, he's talking to you. You're the boss. Oh, come now, Father. You're living in the past. This is the 14th century.
Hey, Sergeant Tibbs, what's all this about? 15 stolen puppies? We've got to rescue them all from the devil.
Oh, well, Arthur, it's about time I introduce myself. I am Merlin. I am a wizard, a soothsayer, a prognosticator. Does that sound right, Archimedes? Well, now. What have we here? Now, it's like this, little britches. All you gotta do is look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Cats inherit first, and I inherit after. I mean, really, each cat will live about 12 years, and each cat has 9 lives, so that's 12 times 9, 7 divided by 4, just much longer than I'd live. I'll be gone. Taxes, taxes, beautiful, lovely taxes, mommy. Oh yes, I'm rumbly in my tumbly. Time for something sweet.
You see that bluebird? Well, Faith is a bluebird. You see it from afar, but it's there, and it's real as the morning star.
Tracking and sniffing ain't nothing. You gotta think nasty. Okay, Copper, but the master's not gonna like you wandering off.
No, and there are no problems. Not in there. Poor miserable girl deserves many slappies and rashes on his little tender head.
Oh, my dear Bartholomew, I'm afraid you've gone and upset me. You know what happens to people who upset me. Man, you picked the wrong guy to steal hot dogs from, kid. Oh, relax, kid. I don't eat cats. It's too much fur. Absolutely, positively. Just look at her! On legs! On human legs! My nerves are shot. This is a catastrophe! What would your father say? I'll tell you what your father say. He gonna kill himself a crab, that's what your father say. No noise for you, Twister. Not today! Now look. We got a long way to go, and you're gonna take us there. And you're not gonna give us any trouble about it. right? All right, fine. Glass of water, crust of bread, Cogsworth. I am surprised at you. She is not a prisoner, she is our guest. We must make her feel welcome here. Right this way, mademoiselle. Well, just keep it down. If the master finds out, it'll be our next. Of course, of course. But what is dinner without a little music? I can't believe it, Jafar. I just can't believe it. Look at this. Look at this. I'm so ticked off that I'm molting. Hey, Timon, you better come look. I think it's still alive. Alrighty, what do we got here? Jeez, it's a lion! Run, Pumba, move it! Hey, Timon, it's just a little lion. But mark my words, Wiggins. When King James sees the gold that these peasants dig up for me, success will be mine at last. No, you listen! All my life you've told me that the world is a dark and cruel place, but now I see the only thing dark and cruel about it is people like you. Oh, slow down, you'll work yourself to death. Ha! Work yourself to death. Okay, dishonor. Dishonor on your whole family. Make a note of this. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. Tarzan. Tarzan. Oh, I see. Tarzan. Oh, I see. Hold on. We can't find Donald. I'll go and find him for you. Donald! Hey, Donald, you're on in 5. Let the weak set the pace. Now there's an idea. Better let me do the thinking from now on. Aladar. Watch yourself, boy. All right. The poison for Cusco. The poison chosen specially to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison.
You have disturbed the dirt. You have disturbed the dirt! Dirt samples taken from across the globe, spreading the centuries! What have you done?
Oh, Ohana. Ohana means family. Family means no one gets left behind or forgotten.
You listen to me, James Hawkins. You got the makings of greatness in you, but you got to take the helm and chart your own course. Stick to it, no matter the squalls. And when the time comes, you get to really test the cut of your sails and show what you're made of. Well, I hope I'm there, catching some of the light coming off you that day. Oh, hey, I'm Rotten. This is my brother, Took. How's it going, eh? Oh, sorry, Mr. Bear? Oh, gee, eh, you're one big beaver. No kidding, eh? Songbirds sing. Saloon gals sing. Itty bitty
Hey, little Lego.
sing.
How are you?
Yodel.
You
And
wanna
yodeling
jump
is
on
an
to panel?
art. I beg to differ.
You
on
want
that.
the link? I'll put the link in chat if you wanna pop on to panel. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally understandable. Hi, Michelle. Hi. Ooh. But yeah, you jumped in at the right time because pretty soon I'm going to start that's fine. That's fine. No worries. But yeah, I'm plus and stuff. I'll be and stuff. But yeah, well, I'm going to slowly start winding down a little bit. I was gonna go a lot longer, but I'm like, ooh. I did add your Facebook account, little Lego. Your personal Facebook. I did find it and add it. Well, we could. Yeah, true. Yeah, I noticed you accepted it. Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do for one of my next lives either. For my next Sunday live, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. And everything I haven't figured out. That's fine, Dorothea. That's fine. And anyways, I'm gonna be calling it anyways in a bit because I'm starting to feel a little tired. Yeah, that would work a little bit better. And stuff. So, but yeah, and stuff. Vertical gets more views. Why? I don't know. Me either. I have no idea why it would either. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna end stuff. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to end it. And I'll see you guys on the next live. I definitely will. I definitely will. What I could do, and so I'll do that right now. I just did. And everything. So I'll see you all in the next live. Yeah, I did add the right. Yeah, I did add the right one. Yeah. Okay, definitely. Yeah. It's like a red and white. It's like white circled background with like a little dot, like square dot bubble that says tuber chat. It's like a white circle background. Yeah. And stuff. But yeah, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to let you guys all go. I'll see you guys in the next live. Peace. Love you all. Mwah. Bye.